It is the highlight of one of Albuquerque's biggest events. 2,000 people cram onto the pit floor for the Gathering of Nations grand entry at the largest powwow in the world. Hundreds of thousands of people will be packing the pit this weekend for the one-of-a-kind event.
Yes, this is the 31st annual Gathering of Nations. It is today at the pit. Starts in just a few hours. News 13 Samantha McDonald is live out there right now where everybody is getting set up. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Matt. Well, very soon, hundreds of tribes from the U.S. and Canada, they're bringing over 3,000 Native American dancers and singers and hundreds of artists, craftsmen, and traders to the pit. Indian World competition at the Convention Center. The event will move to the pit today with the grand entry where thousands of dancers will enter the pit together. A security team, APD, and EMS personnel will be on site making sure the event is safe. While the event happens every year, city officials say the powwow is a huge economic boost for the city.
The attendees, which are over 112,000 of them, come to Albuquerque, utilize our hotels, our restaurants, as well as our local businesses, which translates to an economic impact of about $16 to $21 million.
There will also be a wide range of food at the powwow, from traditional to fair food, and also a variety of musical groups, a fashion show, and a DJ Glow dance event. Mayor R.J. Berry is encouraging everyone to go and check it out. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much for the update this morning, Samantha. As she mentioned, the powwow is open to everyone. You can still get tickets, and you can find out more about it by heading to our website. Go to KRQE.com and click on links. As we mentioned, just a few hours at the pit, it will be packed for the Gathering of Nations. But 2 months ago, a fire marshal said that could be a big safety concern. Andrew Chavez was the UNM fire marshal at the time and raised concerns about the grand entry at a meeting in February. During the ceremony, as many as 2,000 people are on the pit's floor all at once here. Mr. Chavez questioned whether that's too many for the court to hold safely. He also said in an emergency it could be difficult to get people to safety fast enough. But after acknowledging it was a safety concern, the state fire marshal now says the ceremony is fine, and UNM agrees.
He brought up a legitimate issue. All issues are discussed. I think we resolved it properly, and we're prepared for whatever eventuality takes place. But people will be safe here.
UNM says it has dozens of crowd control managers and other safeguards to make sure the grand entry goes off safely.
In other news this morning, charges against a teen who rushed a cop to defend his mom during a chaotic traffic stop have been dropped. The traffic stop was seen around the world. The now 15-year-old got into it with a rookie state cop back in October after his mom, Oriana Farrell, was pulled over for speeding near Taos. Farrell drove away from state police before signing the ticket, then was stopped again. The teen's attorney says that the district attorney dropped the felony charge of battery against a police officer after the boy had a group discussion with prosecutors and judges. His mother still faces several charges, including aggravated fleeing and child abuse.
We're proceeding forward with the trial. We do have enough evidence to charge her, and we do have enough evidence that we can take to a jury.
In 2 weeks, Farrell's attorneys will ask a judge to dismiss her charges at a hearing. We've learned Bernalillo County is seeing a rise in child abuse cases. District Attorney Carrie Brandenburg and CYFD announced yesterday they have seen a sharp increase of cases. They say it's because more people are reporting it. She pointed out 2 high-profile cases where children didn't get the help they needed and ended up dead. 9-year-old Amari Varela, who was kicked to death in December, and 3-year-old Ty Toribio, who was smothered, then buried in the sand of an Albuquerque park back in 2009. Experts say substance abuse, poor mental health resources, and poverty from the down economy are all factors. And they say something as simple as daycare could possibly help change that.
A lot of child abuse could be at least, if not completely prevented, at least picked up earlier if children had safe places to be taken care of.
The number to call to report possible abuse is at the bottom of your screen. You can also dial #SAFE on your cell phone.
The search for the fugitive who got away as a U.S. Marshal shot at him is over this morning. Marshals tried to arrest Rufus Phelps last Friday near the Bio Park, but they say he took off, nearly running over a marshal and hitting a patrol car. Marshals shot at him, but Phelps got away. Well, a tip led marshals to Saggio's Pizza near UNM yesterday, and that's where they found Phelps in a car waiting for a pizza. He was wanted for a number of charges. And UNM running back Crusoe Gongbei will be on his way home to Maryland soon as a rape case against him goes through the court system. Gongbei is accused of kidnapping a young woman from an off-campus party, then being part of a gang rape a week and a half ago. He's now out of jail and suspended from the team indefinitely. Investigators say Ryan Ruff was part of that gang rape as well and is also out of jail. Police are working on a sketch of a third man they say is involved.
Funeral services are planned today for Albuquerque car dealer Don Chalmers. The former UNM regent and community leader died Easter Sunday at the age of 65 after battling cancer. Services are at 10:30 this morning at Huffmantown Church, which is on Harper Street Northeast.